There we go. Hello, everybody. This is Crazy Zaku bringing you all the hits and misses. I'm here with my roommate, Matthew. Say hi, Matthew. And we figured we'd show people off our little Minecraft house. And as you can see, I'm a very goofy looking... What is this, a crab monster?
Crab monster.
Crab monster. I'm a very goofy looking crab monster. And if we go to my options and change my skin, I can go and become a very bioluminescent... goofy looking crab monster as my wolf looks at me with disgust and disdain. Enough about that. Let's go first person. Show off our house. We built this house like at least a long time ago, way back in the day. We've made several improvements. This is my bedroom. I got a nice little, what would you say this is? A gray, black, nice little gray carpeting with some banners that we took from the purple people. We invaded the purple people. We have a small little set of hot tubs here. We'd call these hot tubs, right? With like lily pads. Special lily pads. And a disco machine. And some very noisy kitties.
As opposed to real life.
In real life, we have two very noisy kitties, and we love them both to death. Some diamond armor, some stuff. We have a bunch more armor and weapons in here. Bunch of gems that we've grabbed on our adventures in both the overworld, the underworld, hell, and the purple place. In here we have the wonderful library that my roommate built. It's amazing. It's wonderful. We suck in the knowledge.
Haven't read a single book.
We got stuff there to make paper. We got books that we've made. All of our lapis to make things. This, I still think, is the most dangerous thing we've ever built just because it's lava in our main house, but it looks amazing. Making this, Matt, like, what was it like? What was your game plan? Let everybody know.
It was pretty much to make it look like the walls were superheated from all the lava that was traveling in there as a smithing zone.
And it's a very beautiful looking zone, too. Hopefully, nobody comes in here and wrecks our shit. In here, we have our ingredients for alchemy, because we watched way too much Full Metal Alchemist when we were growing up. This is all the gunpowder that we use to blow stuff up with. What do we got brewing? Do we have anything brewing? We have some things, potentially, brewing, but we're not brewing anything up. As we go down further into the house, see our nice little disco lights here. I really like this. I built this. This is one of my personal favorite things. And if anybody decides to mess with us, it's also a trap. And it goes all the way down.
That's sold separately.
It used to make you fall to your death, but then we decided, let's make it a bit more fun. At one point, I had nothing but spider webs down there, but then we realized that journey took an hour and a half. Quite literally, we timed it. A bunch of diamond pickaxes. Some obsidian that we're going to use for a tower that I will show you further along. Some sea stone and some glowstone. A thing of rotten flesh, no idea why. Bunch of end stone. Some beacons, because you can never have too many beacons lit. Especially if you're going to Gondor. Remember that. If you're going to Gondor, light the beacon. Fishing supplies. Some wool. Water potions. Some glass. And some coal.
Seem to be running low.
Yes, we have a minecart in our area. We're lazy and it takes a while to get to this area over here. Nice little back door. What does this lead to, Matt? Where does this go?
Currently, it's supposed to be more hidden, but had some issues with where it popped out at. It's supposed to be a secret tunnel.
Does it go through the mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll follow that some other time. We have to show off the rest of the village. I hope the villagers don't attack us. Because we're a big giant illuminescent crab thing that I can't pronounce because English evades me.
Tamatua is what you're looking for.
We have a pig indoors. Don't judge us. This is Matt's bed down here. He really likes the skylight. He likes looking up, seeing the stars. You know, the moon.
And the beacon that's lit.
He likes looking at the beacon that's lit. You know, all these kitties and doggies. He takes care of them a lot. Mostly because they won't leave him alone. More boxes full of stuff. Yes, we have a portal. I love my portal. I didn't in the beginning. We'll look more into the portal later. Right now, we're gonna go to our zoo. We have these wonderful little things. In this one, we have very angry-looking sheep. By the way, we like to use the city skin. It just looks nicer, in our opinion. But yes, we have all the sheep here. We have some pigs here, and somewhere in there, right there, there's a bunny. If you see the bunny. We're going to find more bunnies, and we're going to make more bunnies. We got some flowers here. This, I believe, used to be somewhere else, right? Or is it still here?
I don't remember.
Oh, no, it is. It is still here. This is my smiley face I made out of lava. We'll see that when we go up there. That's our tower. We'll go up there eventually. Now, Matt, what is this?
That is for farming some sort of red-colored stone. I don't remember what it's called. It's been a while since I played.
And then, of course, we have our cows. This apparently docile wolf. That's right. F the duck up. It's a chicken, but it looks like a duck in this skin, and we don't know how the chickens got in here, or the wolf for that matter, because we have gates. This is supposed to be our duck pen, but again, we have a really angry-looking sheep. And then these are our horses. We had a donkey, but it disappeared. We had llamas, too, but they disappeared. Like, the llamas were in here, but they disappeared. And then this is what our house looks like from the outside. We have more of these, these are mushrooms, right? Like weird...
They're nether something or others.
Nether shrooms?
Yeah, we'll go with that, nether shrooms.
And then this, we're really proud of. This is a village that we built, and when I say we, I mean mostly my roommate, because he's amazing at architecture. I'm more of the explorer. We originally started with one house. Squidward's house. Look at that, Squidward tentacle. And if we go in here, I wonder what we're going to find. Oh, dear God.
Multiplied.
Squidward has a lot of friends. We started this with one villager.
He killed himself. I assume.
Like, he went away.
Nether.
We have a lot more villagers now. They like to stand in corners for some reason. We don't know why.
I figured they've been bad.
To be fair, I don't blame them for being scared. I do look like a giant creepy crab. But yeah, we have plenty of villagers in our village. They all sound like Squidward. We have mailboxes for our villagers. If you just open that up, you know, this... You know, some of these houses don't get used. They all like to party in one shack. They're really weird. I might just steal this house for myself.
I blame Squidward's beer garden.
I do too. What the? And here is our little, you know, let's be honest. This is what I use to breed a lot of the villagers, because for some reason they open doors and they make villagers. Oh look, we got Sai. It's Southern Korean, you know, K-pop sensation Psy.
And he's here right now.
And of course, we got 3 security guards. They like getting jiggy in the door room. Creepy, perverted bastards. And we have more in here. And of course, every now and then they come and farm all these. What are these? Carrots?
Mixture of carrots and potatoes.
More wonderful things. We'll leave them alone. I believe the giant monster crab will just leave them alone for right now. This is a machine that does not work currently. It is supposed to get us melons, and it doesn't work, and so we've kind of turned it off for right now. Whose video did we watch for this? Get their shout out.
Something FedEx. It's
The,
been a while since I've watched his videos.
This, on the other hand, this is something of your own design, is it not?
Yes.
Explain to everybody what this is.
So it is my sugarcane farm, and I had to set it up specifically so the sugar canes would not fall in the water, but make it seem like the water was running down from the top to feed it.
Because
it'll work.
It took them a long time to make this thing, and it is double story. And there's a duck playing in the water, like ducks do. Because if you go through here and you chop it all up, occasionally it can fall down, and even if it does fall down, it collects it nice and well. And of course, if you see we have a giant wall, do not thank Donald Trump. Donald Trump did not make this wall. Nobody paid for this wall. It was all made because my roommate had way too much time on his hands, and we have ourselves a castle wall.
Might as well go up and explore the castle wall. I mean, there's not a whole lot up there to see.
We will explore the castle wall once we check out the garden. This, we figured out how to make trees. We figured out how to make flowers. So we made ourselves a little forest. And we got a horse here who has a saddle for some reason. And then we also made a cactus farm. Because sometimes you just can't find cactus. And now that we've seen the farms and all the boxes, and trust me, there's a lot of fun stuff in the boxes. Let's go up the wall. Look at that view. That is an amazing view. And this thing, like, how many hours, how many days do you think we've spent on this?
On this wall, just in general, for me, spending time building and then taking it down again to move it a little further back to even it out more or less. I think it took me about 5 days, give or take, because I didn't want to spend like 3 hours or more on it, which I did for a single day. And that was when I realized I didn't have it even enough for my standards, so I had to tear it back down to re-put it back to where I wanted it.
Can you explain the giant flying thing in midair?
I cannot. All I know is it's floating. They all float.
And of course, yes, they all float here. I of course helped build some of this every now and then. So these are some of my beacons when I go explore. I will make little towers to let me know where I'm at. This is totally my doing. I had to burn part of this forest away to make room for the wall. Oh, that's right. We don't have to jump over it anymore, do we?
Yeah, because I created an arch there. I'm still debating whether to extend this wall out.
That's the entrance to what we call Sand Base 1. We're not very creative with our base names. If you have a better name for it, please. We'll go there next. We're gonna take a run around the wall, and then we'll go check out Sand Base and everything else that direction.
Oh, yes, I was still working on it.
And I believe you have like a little tunnel going throughout this entire thing, or at least you're planning to.
Yeah, if you drop to the left-hand side, if it's safe to do that, which is probably not.
Oh no.
Probably gonna take some fall.
No, we're not gonna drop.
We can see the barracks.
Are you talking about that down there?
Yes.
Oh, damage. I think that's misspelled. So sign up now if you want to be part of the Crazy Zaku army. You get a nice little bed and a foot chest here. You can help protect the castle.
And the captain's quarters.
Are there captain's quarters?
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh, you get more stuff in here, and there's.
This is a secret passage door.
What does this do?
Closes the door behind you.
Oh, okay.
And the other switch is on the other side.
No.
Behind the trunks.
So it's like right there.
Yep.
Interesting.
Jump up on top of the trunks. Crouch down. And it looks just like a standard closet.
So in case your troops are revolting and you have the door locked, you have a quick getaway.
Yep, and you can lock it behind you.
All right. Well, luckily we don't have, too many troops trying to burn down our castle. And you see that? That's our sky bridge. That'll be fun to explore. We need to go and finish up some of that sky stuff.
And we originally put up the Skybridge because we got tired of being attacked by stuff on the ground. And then we realized we could turn off the enemies eventually.
Yes, we have it set to friendly mode. Just so we can explore in peace and do a whole bunch of other stuff. We don't like dealing with monster drama. But we turn it on every now and then because we need to go farming, and we just do this to really, chillax. Sir, you have a giant mushroom growing out the side of your wall. Just a heads up.
Villagers need to eat too.
I mean, do they really?
I can't keep stealing their food.
They keep stealing our carrots. So, if you notice, we have a lot of track going by, and then we have it's like track followed by at least 3 of these. It helps our minecarts go faster. And we don't want to walk all the way to Sandbase, so let's go all the way down.
It took forever to get this right. At one point I actually thought I had this mine system working right, and then it proved me wrong.
Well, this is something we made. We'll fix it in the future. But this is what I made. It's an obsidian wall that will not protect this wall here. But back in the day, that was what I thought would protect this room, just in case creepers decided to pop out. This is sand base 1, inside of a sand area. It's a 2-story little mine area with some gold armor and a bunch of chests.
It used to be 1, but I decided it needed a second story. That way we could store more stuff.
Yes, it's only got 1 bed though. Does have an alchemist chamber. Has ourselves a nice little ender box, which we have a lot of glass in. That'll be helpful when we go to the end. And some stuff. Do we have anything burning in here? No, we don't. Some stuff there, some stuff there. And a lot of diamond stuff there. Let's close the door because we were not raised in a barn. And what I like to do is I like to go straight until I hit water. And believe me, I've hit a lot of water in my life. And we just sort of found these zones, and a lot of this lava is missing because we use it, we take it, we mine it, and we do other things with this lava.
We eventually discovered that lava makes a better use than coal for smelting.
We'll head back up. This was fun to build because originally this minecart would not get back up without that. Let's make our way over to Sandbase 2. But before we go to Sandbase 2, we'll take a quick stop. Or not. This is Sandbase 2. We'll go back over there in a minute. This is Sandbase 2. I love Sandbase 2. This is all mine. I made all of this. And somewhere in there is Matt's corpse.
Because I went trying to figure figure out where he was at. And I stood on top of there before there was glass all around it.
Yes.
And I fell in with some decent armor and stuff, unfortunately.
Yes, originally this was not encompassed in glass. This was just a nice little pool for the lava, for this lovely, lovely lava stream, which I've fallen into once or twice. People have told me I have a sand builder here, I guess, or a gravel builder. But it was just nice. I thought it'd be cool to have a cool little, what are these called? A waterfall lava. So I made one. And while Matt was looking for me, he fell in. Let's go inside. Inside, we have a bed. We gotta have a bed everywhere we go. We have some chests, some stuff to make stuff. But my real favorite thing is I have a trapped duck who will never leave, whose egg I can never gather. You're mine forever. And then down here, it's a nice little exploratory cave.
I never go in because I get lost.
Which is funny because I put up signs. Down there's the mother lode. We haven't really mined it fully yet, but there is definitely still stuff there. Let's go left. Let's go to the secret tunnel.
Through the mountain, secret, 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 secret tunnel.
And this entire thing will lead us right back to my home base. There's normally a minecart here, but I believe it's at the other end. That minecart, that was fun to build. We finally figured out how maps work. Very important that you don't want to fall down there because that will hurt. Or there. And then you just come right back here, and then you see the double doors. Close them back up, and you can look up, you can see the lava.
We're gonna go over to the other spot.
I guess we're walking.
We're not going over to Charles's house?
I should grab a pickaxe. Do we have a pickaxe? We do have a pickaxe. Alright, you.
I close my door with pickaxes.
So we have a friend, Charles, who decided one day he wanted to make an area in our world, and we're like, you know what? Sure, go for it.
We've got islands.
So, I had him set up this little minecart service here, and this is our friend Charles's mansion that he built. And there's a horse stuck in the wood some reason. That's fine. It's not quite finished yet. It's not a totally finished thing, but it's still pretty cool. We go all around this thing real quick. And he has a nice little set of sugarcane going around. We also have some what are they called? Mushrooms, which we've never seen anywhere else before when we found them. They're like hidden over here. They're like I feel bad for them. They got mushrooms on their back. They're zombie cows or something. That's what they are, right? Zombie cows?
Close. Cows with a fungus problem. They've got athlete's back.
Kids, remember, always wash. Never not wash. And of course, we have this nice little doorway here, and Charles grew up in a barn, so
He leaves his doors open.
he leaves his doors open. And, it's a nice little area. I did tinker with it a little bit. If we look very, very closely, we'll see a little tripwire here. And, you know, you go fast enough in this, you're going to take a one-way trip to fire burning heck. So, just be careful when you come into Charles's mansion. Took me a long time to set that up, too. And yes, I got Charles with it the very first time. It was awesome. I believe there's also a way to get down there, too. So, let me see if I can remember the way. Do you know the way?
I do not know the way.
Let's see if we can remember the way. That's not going to date this video at all. There's the way.
I really have not seen the work he's done in a while.
I believe this was us.
I don't remember the wood. I didn't put that down. Weird shape for the dirt. I'm pretty sure that was me. I could be wrong.
Somewhere over here there's an entrance. There's also a wooden cabin over there.
Interesting. Why is there a wooden cabin over there?
One of many reasons, I assume.
Villager, maybe? That or Charles snuck one in. I know I didn't.
We're finding new content.
Maybe we'll find something good inside it.
Looks like something I might have built.
Possibly, because I feel this is too intricate for a villager.
No, I think this is something Charles did.
Huh. Interesting.
Charles, are you building random stuff and not telling us?
The things he does while we're asleep. That sounds way inappropriate.
Yeah, no, you mean the things he does when you're asleep? Because,
Sure,
you
your
know.
hours are way different from mine. The things he does while you don't pay attention.
Apparently. There we go. Yeah, no, this has to be him. We found your secret, Charles.
Secret's out.
Everybody on Twitch knows about it.
Don't be twitchy, Charles.
Now we're going to go back and we're going to continue to explore. Oh, hush. Burn. This is a game where you do a lot of walking, and this is Charles's Rainbow Road, which he'll finish eventually.
It doesn't help that we ended up dying and losing the, what was it, the cape that allows us to fly.
I didn't have one.
But we picked up when we were in the Nether.
If I did, I do not remember it. Anyway, we have to go to your mansion now, which is a bit more impressive.
It was like the Electro or something like that.
We'll find more.
I still need to finish the mansion.
Now, believe it or not, when we built this little minecart adventure, it was a lot longer. So much so that we've gotten the achievement for the minecart thing so many times. And we're going to pop off there because, yeah. Found the minecart.
Not make it back.
This is a little cabin I built in the woods with our tree that isn't a tree. My good little boy right there. You know, we'll go on the inside. What the heck? It's a nice small cabin. Of course, it's got a bed, a few chests. A good little boy. And we take more minecarts. Minecart simulator!
That's a good thing you don't actually have to feed the animals in this. You have a lot of dead animals.
Yes, we shortened a lot of these minecart experiences. Like, if it seems long, it was a lot longer. Oh, but wait, you said something about Matt's mansion. Is this Matt's mansion? No, this is not Matt's mansion. This is Matt's hotel. I believe this is Matt's hotel.
Yeah, you had it smaller as just a tower.
Originally, I had it as a tower. He came in while I was sleeping and said, you know what? We're going to rework everything. Well, we're going to put a pool here. We're going to put some stuff there. It's going to be amazing. Then I set it on fire.
No, you did that to my mansion.
I'm not sorry for that.
As half my wall just disintegrated in a blazing fire of not so glory.
You know, the amount of like work that he's put into these is an absolute treat. Like, we get to the top here, you just look down, and you just see all that minecart glory.
And the best part is you don't have to go down the same way, because behind you, I believe, is... Nope, not yet. So you do have to go back down that way.
I don't. Damage!
I was about to say, because there was a door, you could have easily took it, and then at the side, there's a ladder to climb down for the outside.
But it's so much fun to kill ourselves because we're on super easy baby mode that our health recovers.
Yeah, well, your health only recovers so far if you fall really high.
What am I going to lose? A single iron pickaxe.
Hey, there's experience in that. 15, to be precise.
Let's go this way.
Not necessarily hard to get experience.
I believe this way is, again, here's a cool bridge that we built.
Underneath here is a complete cavern. It used to be not raised, but obviously you kicked it, and I want to track to be even a bit shorter, so it wouldn't take forever to get here.
No, that happens a lot. Don't worry about it. We'll find it eventually. This was a cool little thing I built. I'm like, you know what? I want to go under this thing of water when I travel. Sort of like Voltron. Eventually I'm going to make myself a Voltron cave. It'll be great. But it's a cool little thing. It works as a slide. And tell people about that bridge again that you were talking about. I don't think they could have heard you because of the Minecraft sound, the minecart sound.
Bridge back there?
Yeah.
Originally it was a bit of a climb, and I wanted, because I didn't have a whole lot of track, so I decided to level out the ground so I didn't have to use as much speed track pieces. That's why it kind of looks like a pyramid climbing type deal, because there's a huge cavern underneath there that was originally just ground. It took a while to build that up from scratch, because I decided to do it the hardest way possible.
And then we come to this lovely thing. This is a tower of my own genius. You know, right here. Here's the water. You know, you can go down. You can come out. It's sort of like a water slide. If you really feel like having some fun, you can go downstream for a little bit. You know, it's a fun little water slide. And yes, it's inside the house. It's not really a trap. It's just something I kind of invented to have fun with. And like originally it was going to be like a little jacuzzi up here. But to just get the water, it's all from one thing of water. There's a single block of water here. And it's made all of that. And let's just go ahead and come down here. Take the easy way out. And we go this way. And oh look, more track. Where could this possibly go? Let's find out.
You wanted to get off that, right?
Of course I did.
And it's gone. Like all my hopes and dreams of ever making it further in this game.
Nah, it won't get up the hill.
Okay, it learned to come back. Oh, it was just kidding.
Yeah, it won't get up the hill, so we'll take a quick. It's really interesting the minecart's mechanics, how they work, where they won't move unless there's something in it, really. Because now it's going to have no problem making it up that hill. So as we travel down,
Thought about leveling that back down.
if you're wondering why there's all this fence, animals. We're going to take a quick little get out here. We'll take a look at the wonders that is sand base number 3. Still in pre-beta. We need to figure out a way to make a drawbridge. Because yes, this is a pool of molten lava, and inside there is some stuff. We're not going to mess with it. It's not really that super important. I just thought it was kind of cool to have a pool of molten lava.
Some through. I finally remembered the guy that has done a lot of the stuff. FedEx Gaming.
FedEx Gaming, yes. FedEx Gaming, we enjoy a lot of your videos. It's very fun. Let's go to the rest of the area. By the way, if we get out at any point in time in this adventure, we'll hurt ourselves because for some reason things don't work out the way we want them to. As we... And here's the thing I want to point out. All this track has gone along areas that I have been exploring. And I found that. So I went there. This we actually have to push up on, because if we don't, we will never get it up.
Phrasing.
Oh no, that was 100% unique. This is what do we end up calling this?
I don't know. We actually gave it a name.
Of course, this will take us to Matt's big ass mansion. There are clay and sand pits, which no longer have a track to it. This goes to our original home. And this to the Nether base. But let's take a look at this base inside of here. It's very small. We have a slightly non-trap duck. You know, this one can actually breathe. Do we have anything inside? There's some break in that one.
I kind of wish you could dye stone.
Over here we can see Texas.
Or duck if you look at it from the correct way.
And then we have a giant pillar of death and destruction I like to call the lava tower. So, first, I bet you're very curious about that tower of lava. Let's go this way.
I'm not. I've died at least once or twice.
Matt doesn't like the tower of lava.
I died accidentally walking into it.
And yes, there is a minecart path that goes all the way through this. It leads to a base that goes to the Nether. But as you can see, I decided in one of my foolish ventures, I was going to see exactly how high I could make the world. And yes, we have roses up here because it's nice to have something to look at. That's cloud. No, we don't mean Final Fantasy VII. We mean that's an actual video game cloud. And we keep going. And we keep going. And going. And we're going to figure out the source of this, this tower. Eventually what I want to do, I'm thinking instead of there being lava here, I'm going to just have an entire tower of obsidian.
Why does part of that lava look a little off-centered? Like there's a hole in your floor? You know, other than the ones that accidentally...
Oh, you mean that one? No, that's just weirdly placed right there. Well, we have all the light we need now. And that is where all the lava is coming from. And you're probably thinking, well, why isn't it coming out to kill you? That's a good question. But if we go and we look down, we can see all that lava all the way down there. And this is the highest that you can get in the world.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure some hardcore drugs could say otherwise.
Whee! No fall damage. I love it.
Ground floor.
This is Matt's big ass mansion, which I burned to all hell when this first came down. Sorry, not sorry, Matt.
Take the secret entrance. You're right next to it. To your right.
How cool is that? We are being absolutely. Matt is being called. And of course, we have this nice little back area here in case we ever have a submarine. And down here, this is the basement. You know, all glass. You can see the wonderful squids that we've got down here. All this wonderful stuff here. This is the, wouldn't really call this. This is more of the subfloor. You know? A nice little dock area for canoes, which we happen to have right there. Yep, another portal to the Nether, and not the end. This is the first floor. This is where you would come if you came in on the minecart. This is where you would be. There's torches everywhere because basically creepers would spawn. Oh, we get to enjoy a nice little pixelated sunset. This is romantic, just you and me, and the sun. And now I'm gonna make this weird. Take a nice little sun, you know. All right, I'm bored. And of course, he has more floors, and he did all of this himself. You know, I did none of this. I am very impressed with everything that he did. And of course, here's the area that I burnt, I think, to a crisp. No.
This is supposed to be the bathroom. I haven't put in the toilet yet.
No, I burnt another area. We'll find it.
Let's see. It was this room.
Right here. This is a closet.
What?
And it burnt. And this area burnt. But now, it's got a nice little warm breeze, a nice bed, a whole bunch of fun stuff. You know, if you ever come into our Minecraft area, we got lots of places for you to stay. Lots of doors to fucking close. And of course, this all used to be just one big island, correct?
Yes, it was just a bunch of sand on the ground. I originally started because it was at just a little bit above the water height. Not by a whole lot, but I think it was at least a decent, probably 8 blocks up. I dug 8 blocks down, or not 8 blocks. No, well, I dug to where it was water level, and then from there I left the outer edges and just started digging down and building it from there from a certain height. And then the hardest part was fighting the water current when I was putting in glass. God, that was annoying.
And I believe we saw a sign that said, to the Nether. So let's go to the Nether, shall we? Of course, we're not going to take a Nether portal. We'll take that Nether portal coming back. It'll be fun to show you guys the Nether and how much fun that we've had there. And of course, I built all of these because I have no life. Actually, do have a life. I'm going to work in about an hour. Oh, hey, I found it. Ow. I think I found a lot of our minecarts. Freaking cow. And so I went here and I didn't, you know, we gotta eventually go this way and further expand out. But I built a Nether portal in here. And let's go into the Nether. For the first time ever, we're gonna go into the Nether. And this was the portal that was built in our Nether. And as you can see, we've done some exploring in the Nether. But real quick, let me show you what happened, guys. When I took this same Nether portal back. I wonder where we're gonna go. Why, look at that. We are in Matt's big-ass mansion. Now, this was a very interesting surprise because before this mansion was built, he built this mansion around this portal. Because this portal spawned after I had...
It was just on an island.
Like, let's look at the distance here. That portal is all the way over there, and it spawned a second portal here. You know, we were very surprised about how that happened and everything.
The crappy one that decided to spawn under the water, trapped us in a hole. Sucked because we actually have a big axe on us.
And so eventually, we did his thing, and we found our way through the Nether. See if, oh, we're gonna go to our other zone now. And eventually this leads us all the way back home, but right now let's go take a look at some of our other Nether encroaching things. I'm actually quite proud of this myself. Because I have made myself, and eventually we're going to build track for all this. I have made myself a big giant portal through hell. And this leads us all the way to other zones in the world that I've connected via the Nether. It took me so long to build that, by the way. Just figuring out where things went. And I believe I've also found the edge of the world in our world.
I've hit it multiple times. I was trying to fill out maps.
Ah, this is where this is. Oh, goody. So I get to show you guys this here now. This was an amazing build of architecture by our friend here, Matthew. We're gonna go under the water here. Because, well, he built himself a giant tower of death. And if you ever want to play checkers, he's got you covered. But this is...
I'm not playing on the red zone. That's all you.
This is his big, magnificent beast. And please fall. I saw you, pig. How'd you even get up there?
Considering there's no way to climb up that, that's a good question.
But as you can see, this is an area covered entirely in lava. And oh gosh, I wonder what that could be.
Couldn't hide it any better than that, and still be able to look out the window.
And so there are multiple ways to get into this base. But for those of you that want to invade Matt's territory, the best way is directly through the bottom. And of course, this is a thing that we found that took us all the way.
I spent a whole day trying to find this portal. When I figured out finally how to search for it, took a while.
Yes, we found an end portal, so we built a house right next to the end, and it's in this fortress, and we cleared it out.
More or less.
It'll still spawn enemies if we put it in unfriendly mode, but for most of the part, we have cleared it out. But he also decided to make a big old tower, and he decided, you know what, I don't want to make a normal tower.
I wanted to bleed lava.
He wanted it to bleed unholy lava. This is my design. Okay, out of everything here, I'm going to say this I built. I'm very happy with this. This is a beautiful piece of architecture. We got some ruby, we got some cobalt, some emerald, some glowstone, some diamond, and it makes a pretty cool little building design. And as we keep going up, we see more and more lava. The mad plans. As we see a beacon, a fully lit beacon, fully powered. Just look at this. Now explain this.
Which part?
All of it.
I kind of wanted, with the pieces hanging off there, kind of like how you see in the medieval castles where they have, well, they obviously don't have lava hanging off the side, but they usually had like these pieces that jutted out the side with like torched lights. I'm not sure exactly why they lit out the outside wall. I'm just assuming so that they can see people trying to climb it. But I thought something architecturally like that would look great, and I tried different looks for how I wanted to place those pillared pieces, and I eventually chose that specific design.
All right, now the question on everybody's mind: why all the lava?
Wanted to keep it to where people couldn't easily just climb over, extend a bridge without having a lot of stone or something on them. I did make a mistake when I was putting down the lava at one point where it decided to, I thought I still had a path until it decided to go sideways and it blocked me on the top of a mountain. That really sucked. Because I actually had to take fire damage to get out of there.
Oh, I got bad news. Somebody extended a bridge.
That's alright, because it's still in the process of fine-tuning to make it actually open and close.
Now, can you explain this?
For some reason, a cat hijacked the minecart.
This cat has been here for I don't know how many days inside of this minecart, and he will not get out. And it's amazing.
There's some fine-tuning left for this track system, but it mostly still works the way I want it to. Because it's supposed to be gated to keep people out. I've got to replace the walls there with obsidian, so it's a lot harder to break. I don't want creepers just coming up
And of course, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking, what's up with the weird pillars that are sticking out? Well, this was our system. This is what we used to try to find where we were. Hey, look, a Hollywood sign. 78 down. That's what that says. 78 down.
I was trying to figure out from that pillar piece of land how it would be, but
And where does this connect? Why, I see a beacon. I see a familiar castle wall.
It's obviously France.
We'll get out right here. There's that happy face y'all saw in the beginning. Because we're back home.
Yeah, there's still one area left you haven't visited.
Are you talking about the other sky area? Or are you talking about some of the other places?
Well, other than the other sky area, you've still got the one that takes us to our other villagers we found,
Ah, yes.
and to your other bases, and to my incomplete Magikarp, which I really
Your
gotta get back
incomplete
to.
Magikarp, which looks creepy as hell. This is Skybase. I made this. Although Matt eventually helped with the tower on the way down.
Because it was very small and needed some aesthetics.
Over there
to feel better.
is more stuff which we're going to explore at a later date. And we're going to go down there in the near future. And I hope none of y'all get dizzy from this constant going in circles. But as you can see, you know, we got some good architecture going on here. We're not too bad. We're pretty good builders if we have the materials. Eventually we'll get to the bottom. And of course, you know, you can see the world and some more stuff. And we're going to go this way. This way is going to be super fun. Super long. Super sucky. And we found a lot of stuff in our explorations. I believe the story of this was you eventually got lost and you found a village.
Yes.
Oh my god, a giant eyeball! It's actually part of a Magikarp that he's slowly building.
It's supposed to be its mouth.
And I believe as we keep going, that little beast, there's a hidden tower in there that I made. Very happy about that. Let's go check that out real quick. When I was making this, I was thinking, you know, let's just make a lava tower. Nobody will ever expect it. And I think what I want to do eventually is make a big, giant obsidian castle. Which, of course, everyone will be like, well, how do I get into the big, giant obsidian castle? Excuse me. Ow. Well, there's a switch here. Now look at that. Isn't that cool? And, of course, we're slowly building out the ways with dynamite. Eventually, we're going to have ourselves a big open area. And yes, we can even close that here so that way no one can see it on the outside. I need to find a better way to hide this switch, though, because it just looks very interesting and weird otherwise. But yeah, let's... Don't bark at me. Find Matt's hidden village and scare them as a giant craw monster. Craw? How much fun did you have building this track?
Not at all. Not the track part necessarily. It was all the stuff in a way. Because I didn't want to have to use more of the red speed track than I had to climbing up hills. So I pretty much had to.
And this right here is why we build fences.
Good riddance to bad rubbish. I like to say the Pokemon world.
Now,
Good riddance.
tell everyone what this is.
It is, I believe, not 100% sure because it's been a while since I've been over here. This is either A, Nether portal area, or B, it is a, crap, I forget what they're called. Guardian Temple? Sea Temple, that's it. It's a Sea Temple. And I was trying to excavate it using a lot of sand. So then I have to worry about the water when I dug, or drowning, or having to use potions or anything like that.
Tell everyone the bullcrap of this portal.
So this portal was so shitty that when we went to the Nether to take it there, and then we spawned back, we didn't spawn back through the same portal. No. It decided the portal should be underneath here, in the water.
It's like
in a hole.
It's like somewhere over there, right?
Yes. In the ground. Under the water.
It's not symmetrical.
When we didn't have a pickaxe.
This isn't symmetrical.
Yeah, I know. I think an ender stole my brick or something. I don't know.
Enders won't touch water.
No clue then.
And there's like another one over here too. Your weird reverse.
Well, that's just because I was digging for sand. I didn't want water to bother me.
Your weird reverse excavation. Where you put sand back in the ground. And the rest of this trip is just going to be annoying.
Apparently I'm missing something. Bye, minecart. Oh, never mind. I was about to say I'm missing some track.
We'll get there. We have like a bunch of these worlds mapped out, right?
Maybe. I think I might be missing two areas. It was kind of annoying to map because there's like 16 plus areas. I think it goes up to like
This was an interesting area to find. This wasn't our fault. This spawned this way.
those pillars kind of looks like
That's our fault.
so is that one. That's because I was lost. We're having
Some more of the old Crazy Zaku. Build a giant pillar straight up and eventually you'll find your way out. And we're starting to get to a winter wonderland. I wonder what we're going to find as we run out of lit up track.
Yeah, I need to make more. This is actually really irritating to go this slow. And actually having to hold on to the joystick to do this.
It sure beats walking, though.
I almost feel like walking faster. Well, maybe not walking, but running. Running, probably.
We're almost there.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a villager running faster than us and he just flipped us off.
Huh. We're legitimately almost there.
I'm pretty sure they'll die before we get there.
And this is what we randomly found in the wild.
A Pokemon? Nah.
I still like how this is a thing, even though they never climb up. Alright, I hear you. Where are you? There you are.
He's hiding in his house with grass in it.
Oh yeah, let's not even mention the one who got stuck in his own house because a tree literally grew in front of his house and blocked his exit.
Excuse you, sir.
What is this?
I think it's a well.
That's a nice well. Yeah, they always kind of look at you with contempt when you go into their houses. And I know some of you are saying, but you're breaking into their houses. Of course they're going to look contempt. Well, first of all, what are they doing not being a part of my society?
Second of all, is it really breaking in if they leave their door unlocked?
Third of all, I rescued one of them from being stuck in their house forever because a tree was blocking their door. They owe me.
I mean, who leaves their house unlocked?
But yeah,
We're in a dangerous world where people just walk into your house.
what is now that?
I'm not sure, but it looks lit.
It looks lit. We're about to get woke.
Smoke weed every day.
Hashtag Swagnamite.
Huh.
I think this is one of ours.
I think so, but I don't know what to. Honestly, don't remember this. Oh, I remember it now.
No, we're not going down there.
I do remember this.
This is one of ours.
Yeah, it was something I was planning on working on, and
Forgot about?
definitely.
This is going to be our base here, and we're going to combine one of the things and find it with another portal.
Yeah, that way we had easier access to villagers. So we could send them through hell, too.
Remember when we had one of the pigmen show up randomly in our house?
Yes.
Didn't it freak you out at first, but then like you found out pigmen weren't actually harmful?
That whole time I was trying to attack him and kill him.
Okay, I found it. For a second there, I had lost where the minecart was. Let's go home. Going the long way.
Because we don't have a short.
Fun little adventure through Minecraft with us. You know, and we hope you enjoyed this. And of course, we have a few more fun adventures to go. You know, maybe we'll come back to Minecraft later on. You can see us build some of these in the process.
You know, I know why I stopped. It was because of the mansion that was supposed to be generated in the game, and the mansion that was supposed to be generated in the game with the evil witches or whatever, warlocks, bad villagers. That's it. The game decided that it was going to spawn it near our home base, but where it should be at is a whole bunch of trees. So it says it's there, but it didn't generate it there.
Maybe it's underground.
Nope. I actually checked for that.
Slowly but surely we'll find the way. And now we get the fast track home. As we make our way to the one area, I want to say thank you guys for joining me. Next time, we'll take a look at the end, the Nether, and a couple of our other places that we've made. I hope you have liked what you've seen so far. My name is Crazy Zaku. I brought you all the hits and the misses. Matt was here as well. And I will see you again next time.